So why doing ceasefire now? There are three main reasons. First, focusing on the Iranian threat, and I will not expand on that. Two, refreshing the military forces and our equipment. And I'm telling you, as it's not a secret, there's been delays in bringing more weapons and arms. And this delay will finish soon. We will have advanced weaponry that will give us more power to finish our goals. And the third reason for ceasefire, detaching the front of the war from Hamas. From the second war, that Hamas pressured Hezbollah to act with him. And now Hezbollah is no longer, and it will help us with the task of bringing our hostages back. We were attacked in 7 fronts, and we retaliated. We are changing the face of the Middle East. All of this we are doing due to our heroic soldiers and your stand and managing this war mindfully. I said many times, a good agreement is such that you can make it a reality, and with God's help we will make the North flourish again until the victory.
All right, we're hearing there from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He started by reviewing some of the achievements of Israel when it comes to the war in Gaza, dismantling Hamas battalions, he said, and also taking out Yahya Sinwar, and then with Hezbollah taking out Hassan Nasrallah and bringing back Hezbollah, he said, dozens of years, destroying their missiles, underground infrastructure of terror. And then he made the case for why they're agreeing to a ceasefire, really to, he said, focus on the Iranian threat, and I will not expand on that, but really to focus as well on the war in Gaza and dismantling Hamas now.
Earlier in his remarks, he did sort of expand on the Iranian threat, saying that he would do anything necessary to keep Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. He said that is the most important task for the promise of Israel's future. He also said something notable, talking about his eyes being on all fronts at all times since October 7th. He not only listed Lebanon, but also Yemen, Syria, Iraq, and again, Iran, in talking about the achievements that Israel has made on multiple fronts. He also made clear that if Hezbollah restarts hostilities, that Israel would be prepared, saying, we will attack. He said that he's been told that Hezbollah is simply going to bide time to attack in the future, and he said, we will respond. This, as we're learning that the Israeli Security Cabinet has approved that ceasefire deal in Lebanon. Let's get some perspective now. Alex Marquardt is still with us. Alex, what did you make of his remarks that we should note ended very abruptly?
Yeah, I think the sort of conditionality of this deal was quite interesting. He's obviously facing a fair amount of criticism from inside his cabinet, from inside his own population about agreeing to this, despite the fact that Hezbollah has not been completely dismantled. That's why he's emphasizing the damage that they did inflict on Hezbollah. And he's making it clear that the duration, as he said, of this deal depends on what happens and is contingent upon Israeli military freedom. Guys, this deal that will be going into place is basically premised on what is known as UN Resolution 1701, which is Hezbollah pulling back and not being able to be close to that border with Israel. What is different here is Israel is demanding a lot more freedom of movement, of military movement, primarily in the sky. So overflights, surveillance, and the ability to take out Hezbollah targets if they deem necessary. Long before this war started, you would see Israeli strikes in Syria, for example. We never saw them in Lebanon. That could change if they see, as Netanyahu just said, that Hezbollah is moving back towards the south, is bringing more weaponry in from various borders or in from the water, for example. I expect that we will start to see more often those Israeli strikes, not just in a country like Syria, but inside the Lebanese border. So he's trying to comfort his population and saying, yes, we're agreeing to this deal for the reasons that he laid out, but fear not, we will continue to respond if need be.